Hello, family. Welcome to episode 3 of our journalism series. In this episode, we will be discussing dashboard, the onus of the matter. What is dashboard, they ask? Well, it's basically a visual interface that allows users to understand what's going on with their businesses at just a glance, with the help of some key elements such as KPIs, graphs, tables, charts, etc. Have you ever seen a car's dashboard before? Or a control panel, a car's control panel, as some people call it? Exactly. This dashboard shows some information such as fuel gauge or level, speed rate, and some other things. This inform the car owner about the current condition of the car. Exact same thing goes, to a sales or business dashboard. Yes, it informs the users about what their current business position, the current performance of their business. Is it performing so bad or well? So, yes. How does it look like? Well, that is better described practically or visually than explaining than theoretically. Let's get to it. So let's build a very basic dashboard. Yeah, let's get started. So let me go to my file. As always, my Kodak file, not here. Okay, let me just search for it. Kodak. Okay. I have it inside this folder, dashboard. Okay, it's opening. Great. I have this. So I'll be starting off from where we left off in the last video. In the last video, we talked about pivot table, right? And this is where we stopped. If you don't know how to build pivot table, please go back to that video and learn. Now we have this. From this pivot table, I will create my pivot chart. Then from there, we can start building our dashboard. To create pivot chart for this information carrying the total sales and the breakdown by items, by products. Just click anywhere on the table, then go to pivot table analyze tab. Then by right, you see pivot chart. Click it. Then you see different types of charts depending on what you want. Basically, you can either choose column or bar. Let me choose bar chart. Yeah. Okay. Okay. This. Now, I would like to hide this thing here, these buttons, these two buttons. I really don't need them. So it's filter actually. This one is a filter. You can use it to filter your item. But later on, I'm gonna create a central filter, right? That will help filter everything across all my charts. So it will have control over the charts I have. So that is why I'm gonna be hiding this rather, not delete, hide it. So you right click on it, then you can see hide axis field buttons, hide all. So I'll go for hide all, so it can hide those two buttons. Yeah, so you can see gone. I don't need it. Then come to this place, do same thing, go to your pivot table analysis and pivot chart. Now let me stick with column here, with column, come to this place. Let me just reduce it a bit, then hide all. Same thing here. My sales by what? By month. Now guys, if you are doing something concerning, you are dealing with months, periods, it can be months, it can be days, it can be year. It's always best to use line charts. Yes. So line chart is better suited for periods, for showing trends, right? So I go for my line chart, this is it. Yeah. Bring it here. Then hide all. Okay, for now, this is the chart I need. Next thing, I said earlier that I'm going to create a central filter. Yes. How are we doing that? I go to my pivot chart analyze, then click on this place. Then you can see this insert slicer and timeline. So this insert slicer is more like an advanced filter. Yes, I will click it. I have this list of options. What do I want to slice with or filter with or filter by? I want to be able to filter by region or an item. So I'll click region, I'll click item. So I want to know my total sales in a particular region or in some regions, right? So, and also items too. I click this to region and item, then okay, and I bring this here, then I bring this here. You can see currently I have these buttons arranged in rows, right? I have 4 rows and a column. I like to make it 2 by 2, that is 2 rows and 2 columns. I come to this place and increase the column number, you can see by 1. Yes, I want something like this. I come to this place too. This is 6 rows and a column. So I want to transpose it. I want it the other way around. That is 6 columns and a row. So I come to this place and increase to 6. This is actually depends on you. So if you want it that way, fine. Depending on what you want to do or how you want it. As for me, I want something like this. You can see. Okay, next thing, I also want to be able to filter by date or by month. I will go to, I'll click back on my on any of my tables and go to my pivot table analyze tab. Then to the right of this site, I see insert or timeline. I click this timeline. Now, if your date in your data set on your table is not properly formatted, you have problem with this. That is why it is always good and necessary to make sure your data is in good shape. Your data set is in good shape. I check this date, then okay. Now, I don't want this scroll bar beneath this. I don't want this one, this time label, and I don't want this selection label. You can just come here and check them. Scroll bar, time label, the selection label. Good. Very quickly, I take these guys to my dashboard. I haven't created a sheet for my dashboard, so let's do that. I create a new sheet. This is where I'm building my dashboard. First thing I like to do is to rename it as dashboard. Good. Next is I don't want this grid line, so I need to remove it. I need to remove this grid line. I want a plain sheet. Just come to your view, then you can see grid lines. Uncheck. Good. Yes. This is what we want. Go back to my pivot, then bring these guys here. So you can multi-select, right? By holding on to Control while you click each of them, then Control C afterwards. Go to my dashboard and Control V. Good. Release them. Now let me arrange. So this is where your creativity comes to play. How creative you are, how well is your sense of design. I don't really know how to design, I don't know how to. So I want something like this. Yeah. Then if you bring this, this thing is overlapping here. So I need to manage this view. So I don't want to be scrolling left, right, up and down just to see some of my charts or what I have on my dashboard. No. So I just want to glance everything. I want to see everything at once without scrolling left, right, up, down. That is why I have to manage this frame. I have to manage this view. Let me try reducing these buttons, reducing the height of these buttons. How do I do that? Just click on the slicer, then come to this. You can see slicer tab. Buttons in buttons group you have height. So let me just reduce it to 0.7. Yes. So I think it's better. It's better this way. Okay. So I can reduce this to maybe to 0.8. Next thing is to bring my charts. I multi-select just like we did for slicers, then Control C, then dashboard. You know how to multi-select now? You can do that. So I explained the other time. You hold on to your control, then select each item you want to copy. After that, you release your keys, then Control C. Now Control V to paste. I have them here. Let me bring this here. Let me bring this here. So let me reduce this thing. Don't forget, we are trying to manage the space we have. So users don't have problem seeing everything at once. You need to manage. Exactly. You can see something like this. Something like this. Good. Next thing is to create our KPI cards. So the most important thing on the dashboard. The most important thing on the dashboard. I need to show my total sales and sum of quantity. Sum of sales and sum of what quantity. Yes. How do I do that? I would like to copy these values to my dashboard, but I can't just use Ctrl C and Ctrl V. No, it will be static that way. So we want to render these values dynamically. I mean, in such a way that it changes with respect to what filter. If I just copy and paste, it won't work. So we have to do it systematically. First thing I would like to do is to copy this guy to another cell. Let's say here. But don't use Ctrl C. Like I said, don't use Ctrl C and Ctrl V. If you come to this cell, then equal to. After then, you click on this. You see this thing. After clicking on this figure, then enter. Then come to this place, equal to. Then you click on this same thing. Filter. Good. Now next we go back to your dashboard. Go and prepare. I need to prepare where I want to drop those values. I go to my insert, then shapes. I can see I want to use my text box. Now, yes, like this. You can see. So once I have this cursor inside the text box, I will click here again. So once I have this cursor here, I will type equal to, then go back to my pivot. That's what I have. I have pivot, then an exclamation mark right after it. Then select this way, then enter. Exactly. You can see now. We have this guy. We have this guy here. We have this guy here. If I try to filter, let's see. okay, it's not working. You can see that it's not changing. Well, the problem is this filter and slicers, I mean, these slicers and tying line are not actually connected to this. So they, they are not connected to this, to the table we use to create this. So let's check the table name. Let's go back to our pivot. Where is it? Let's see the table name. You can see the table name is pivot table 6, right? This is the table name. Let's go back to the dashboard and see if these are connected to this table, pivot table 6. Now right click, then come to report connections, and let's see pivot table 6. You can see there's no connection. That's why it's not working. That's why it's not changing. So let's try to check everything at once. So let's yes, pivot table 6 and this. Now let's do for these two, this button to report connections. You can see it's not connected. You can see pivot table 6 not connected. So let's connect let's connect them to all tables once and for all. Come to this place to report. Sorry. Report connections. Okay, good. So let's see. You can see now that's already changed. You can see 840. You can see 180. So it's changing, right? 1 2 0 0. Now let me deactivate all filters and see our total sales. You can see our total sales 1 million. By the way, this thing is not readable. So for better readability, let me go back to my pivot and format. I can format this figure here. What do I do? Once I click it this way, I can just come to this place, this tab, then come to more number formats, then number. You can see, of course, 0, then use what separator, comma. I want to use comma to separate it so it can be easy for me to read. Then okay. You can see now, if you go back to dashboard, my dashboard, you can see exactly. Now let me format it. I would like to bold, then increase the font size to, let's say, 36 or so, or 40. 40 is better. Then I would like to change the font family. Yes, I want something like this. Let me increase it exactly. You can see. Now copy this to this place so you can have our total units as well. Copy here. Then same thing, same process. You come to this place, you can delete this and leave equal to. Don't delete equal to. Now go back to your pivot and see. Then click on this. Then enter. Exactly. So we have our total units here. Now let's format also. Let's format it as well. Now I'm using this font family, Algerian. Then increase the font size to what? 40, right? Then bold it, Ctrl B. Exactly. Now I would like to remove this box here. I right click it, then go to shape format. First, I don't want fill. Last, I don't want outline. Same thing, no fill, then no outline. Yes, something like this. You see, our dashboard is taking shape gradually. Next thing is to, okay, let's add a little bit of uh, skin. Currently, this is just like a skeletal system. So let's try to beautify it a little bit. Like I said earlier, I don't know how to design much like that. Now I give the background. Let me go to my insert, then my shapes. I go for this shape here, a rectangle with rounded corners. I select it, then draw my triangle. You can see this shape here, it's on top of all my elements, it's covering everything I have on my dashboard. We need to send it back, right? It's at the front like this. Now what do? You right click, then you can see send to back, send to back. Click it. Exactly. Let me reduce this level of the corner edge like this. Exactly. Good. So the next thing I like to do is very quickly, I would like to put this in a box, to put all the shapes in a what? In box. I'll use this also. Then come to this place. I highlight it such as such. Send to back. Then this, for this I will remove fill. Come to my design. Sorry, come to my design. Yes. Design tab. Then format. Let's go to format. Then I'm not removing fill. Yes, I will remove fill. Let's see what happens. I will remove my fill. See what we have here. So that's not even an option. Let's go back just to normal. Let me remove my outline. That's what I want actually. Then for that my shape, where is my shape? For this shape, I would like to have a white background, shape format. A white background, where is it? Shape view, white, yes. Then let me send to back again. Okay, you can see what happens. You can see what happens. So when I send to back, it actually went to the back of this background of this bigger shape. So I need to send this big shape here, this parent background, to the back again, so I can see exactly. So I can see this my small background, my smaller shape. Okay. So here I would like to remove what? To remove the outline. Yes. No outline. Exactly. You can see. So let me just make this like this. So adjust accordingly. Exactly. So you can do same thing for this two here too. Now next thing I would like to do, I would like to include a title, something like title. Go to my shapes, then my text box. This time around, I want to have it here. Then sales dashboard. Like I said earlier, the design is totally dependent on you. Depending on what you want, how you like to design it. Then shape format. Now I can change this to Algerian as well. Then increase the font size to, let's say, Control B. Then shape format. I would like the outline color to be um, let's say white. No, blue rather. Blue. Then let's see. Now remove the fill for the text box. Remove the fill. Then remove the outline as well. Control E to centralize. Then adjust it. It seems too big, so I can reduce the font size. Home. Let me try to. Yeah, so let me reduce these guys here. So yes, I have something like this. Sales dashboard. You can see our basic dashboard is done. You can see everything is working fine. So I don't want to continue doing this. I don't want this video to be longer than this. So you can just go ahead and design, like, so if you want a design section or a design video where I will have to design and beautify this more, you can reach out to me or comments under the video, then I respond. So you can just go ahead and continue designing, give it color. It can be color blue with an outline of a tinted blue and dark. So this will be the end of the video. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.